Have you ever wondered if you can grow roses from cuttings? Well, you can, and today I'll show you how. Roses are a beautiful flower with tons of variations, colors, and amazing fragrances. Of course, you could buy a mature plant, but it's more fun and braggadocious to grow one from a gifted cutting. Locally grown flowers will yield better results when compared to imported varieties. If not gifted with a bouquet, visit your local flower nursery and pick up a few of your favorite flowers. Florists often run discounts on flowers with slightly older blooms, which will still work in this case. They can also educate you on the best varieties to grow in your area. So, when choosing roses, pick ones that you find to be visually appealing, has a great fragrance, and will grow in your area. Step 1. Collect the roses that you would like to propagate. The most important part is the quality of the stem and the condition of the wood. For best results, choose a healthy portion of the stem that is semi-hardwood, not too flimsy and not too stiff. If cutting from an established rose bush, wait till the flowers are fully bloomed before taking your cutting. Step 2. Take a rose and give it a fresh cut just below a node. A node is a location on the stem where a leaf or bud originates. When growing from cuttings, the new root system will grow out of this node. Snip the bloom off of the top. Strip back the extra branches. Cut the leaves back to just a couple per branch. You should be left with an 8 to 12 inch stick with a few leaves to keep it going. Remove the thorns at the bottom if the stem has them. This will help to create new root sites. Scrape a few spots off of the stem at the bottom to help with rooting. Step 3. Prepare your pot with bark, mulch, or planting soil. Just make sure it drains well, but still holds moisture so that the cuttings don't rot. Give the rooting medium a good watering and let the pot drain off the excess water. The one thing you will need to purchase is root hormone, which you can buy for around $10. Align a small stick or pencil in the center of the pot and push it down about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way in. Dip the cut ends into the root hormone, giving the stem a generous coating. Gently push the stem into the hole and press the rooting medium down firmly around it. Optionally, you could also spray the cutting before planting with an antifungal solution, as roses can be susceptible to fungal issues. Step 4. A greenhouse to hold in moisture is an important step in this process. They can be constructed from a clear storage box, plastic containers, or even large Ziploc bags. If you have a 2-liter bottle, you can tear off the label, cut the bottom off, and bam! You have a mini greenhouse. Leave the cap off for heat ventilation, and keep the inside moist by spritzing it with water when needed. Keep the humidity high and don't let it dry out. When growing outdoors, make sure to water the pots thoroughly every 1 to 3 days when they start to dry out to keep the humidity levels high in the bottle. If growing outside, place the pots out of direct sunlight to prevent overheating. A north side of the building will still provide light, but less intense heat. Step 5. If all goes well, in about 3 to 6 weeks, your rose should have a good root system. At this point, if the rose stem is green and showing signs of growth, remove the greenhouse. Give it some fertilizer and let it continue to grow. If starting from a Valentine's bouquet, try to grow them indoors with a heating pad if possible until the outdoor temperatures get warmer. Let the rose overwinter in a 1-gallon or larger pot before transplanting to the yard in the spring. If the cutting is from a variety that grows in your area, then it's generally okay to leave it outside during the winter. Add some water and slow release fertilizer in the spring to give it a boost into the growing season. Enjoy your new rose bush that'll keep on giving. Hope this video helped you clone your favorite rose. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more how-to videos from Show and Tell.